I just wanted to say really quickly, and I'm not trying to be a bitch or anything, but if you are a man, if you are a male, and you are making videos about the Epstein list and all the files and all that, and you're sitting there and you're asking your audience, why haven't they been charged yet? Um, I fear to tell you that you are the one that's supposed to do that. The reason you have a Second Amendment is for that. In the recent drop of the files, Jeff said that they purposely kept the housing market bad to keep people from owning homes. So the whole reason we've all been struggling is because a bunch of people who assault children want to go without consequences. They know if they keep the people who can hold them accountable poor and desperate and in survival mode, they could just keep doing it because they're experts at abuse. And so what I'm wondering is why a bunch of men are coming on here, a bunch of grown-ass men who could pick up a knife and stab a watermelon, who could cut a watermelon with a sword. Men who are in functional bodies are coming on here and being like, no one's being held accountable. But baby, I fear it's you. It's you who must hold these men accountable. There will have to be executions in the street, and it's you that has to do it. I don't know why everyone's pretending that this isn't going to be the purview of men. You know, I've been hearing all my life, since I was born, that men are here to provide and protect. Well, I guess it's time to prove that. So if you're a man and you're complaining about the Epstein files, and you're going, why is nobody being charged? Why is nobody being charged? It's because you're supposed to be charging them. Military tribunals, war. You're supposed to go to war and protect women and children. And the more you ignore this obvious fact, the more women are just going to look at you sideways like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Making videos, like claiming that they are so worried about children, like, then go to war. That's your job. That's what you're here for. Men provide and protect. I have heard that all my life. Mind you, I did grow up in the Bible Belt, but even liberals know that men are physically stronger. What is your purpose here? To watch other men hurt children and do nothing? That's what I'm saying. Like, as a man, you should either be very silent and be providing for your wife and your children right now and be taking care of your mental health, but you should definitely not be sitting on the internet with your thumb up your ass complaining that these men have no justice coming to them. They have no justice coming to them because you are the one. You are the man. You are the one. It is your purpose. It is your job. It is your role. And if you can't fulfill it, then the experiment of liberty has failed, which is fine. The experiment of freedom can fail. It's fine. Maybe we're not a species that's meant to have that in great abundance. Maybe. I don't know. You know? But don't come on here and ask the world and talk to a bunch of women. Like, TikTok is mainly a women's app. And these men are coming on here and being like, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are you going to do? It's your job. That's your job. Women will come with you and help you do your job. We will go to war with you, but we're going to war. And this weird thing that all the men on both the right wing and the left wing and any political, any religious group are doing, where they're like, what's going to happen? There's no one being held accountable. It's all hopeless. It's only hopeless because you're not fulfilling your role. Your job is to hold the government accountable. That's your job as a citizen. If you don't want to do your job, that's fine, but I'm not going to sit here and play stupid with the rest of you and pretend like you're not supposed to be forming armies and going to war. And if you're unwilling to do that, maybe you're scared. That's fine. I'm scared too. Everybody's scared. This is terrifying, right? But maybe shut the fuck up. You know, as a man, you should already know why they're not being held accountable, because you are the one that is supposed to do that. You, the American civilian man, is supposed to hold the elites accountable. But instead, you bootlick and you pretend, oh, there's nothing we can do. You pretend, there's nothing we can do. It's like all the hate in the world. All the hate in the world intended with this video. Because what the fuck do you mean there's nothing you can do? These are but mortal men. It'll be okay. But, like, don't pretend like your job is not to provide for your family, provision for them, and protect them. You know exactly what to do. You know, that like we all know what needs to happen. We don't need to sit here and act like, oh, no one's being held accountable. It's because the police are in on it. It's because the government doesn't fear you enough. It's because you have work to do, and you know that. So this pretending, all these male influencers, especially white male influencers, no matter what religion, no matter what like political affiliation, all these grown-ass men who can wield a sword pretending like, oh, there's nothing we can do. Like, I mean, come on. Like, just stop. Stop. There is a lot we can do, actually. And it's okay if you're scared, but just go be a coward quietly on your own. You're bringing down the fucking mood. And there are plenty of women who are talking about the Epstein files who don't tinge it with their own, like, fear, like their own inadequacy. Like, there's plenty of women who are like, yeah, we're gonna get these motherfuckers. We're gonna stop them. Every female influencer I've seen is like, they're not being held accountable. We're gonna have to hold them accountable. But every male influencer I've seen is like, there's nothing we can do. Like, literally being so fucking for real, like, toughen up, buttercup. Like, you're gonna be fine. There's a lot we can fucking do. There's a lot we can do. So I'm just getting really tired of men being like, why is no one being held accountable? Because you are supposed to hold them accountable. That's it. That's the answer. It's that simple. Stop pretending you don't have a role to play in the coming war. You do. Man up.